Most people think that the only way to make money on YouTube is through AdSense. You get 1,000 subscribers, you hit 4,000 watch hours, and you wait to get monetized. In 2026, YouTube isn't just a creator platform, it's a traffic engine. You can use shorts to test products, validate demand for free, and the moment that something starts to work, you flip it into your own automated store. There's no waiting, there's no inventory, and best of all, there's no guessing. So today I'm showing you the real way to make money on YouTube from day one. Okay, so the strategy that I'm about to show you works in a couple of different phases, and there's a few different steps and a few different prerequisites that we need to have before we get started. So really quick, I'm going to show you how this entire thing works, right? The very first thing that we need to do is we need to create an account on YouTube. Doing so is super easy. Just go to YouTube, get started, create an account. In order to create a channel, this is the second step. For me, I don't have any available accounts that don't have channels. So I'm just going to show you how it goes, but there might be like a little pop-up over here that's going to show you exactly what it's going to look like. To keep things simple, up here on the right-hand side, you have your name or your avatar. Just go ahead and click on there. For me, it already shows view your channel and YouTube Studio, but for you, it's going to say create a channel. So let's go ahead and go through there and fill out whatever YouTube asks you for. Typically, it's going to ask you for a description of your channel and a channel name, and that's really all you need to get started. Next, we're going to need an account on Amazon. Now, we're going to have an account on Amazon, but we're also going to be using an account with Amazon affiliates, and that's why we need our account with Amazon. So all you have to do is just go to Google and just type in Amazon affiliates, and the first link you're going to see is Amazon.com Associates Central. And this is the page that it's going to take you to. So from here, all you have to do is simply click on sign up, and you can get started promoting products from Amazon. Now, keep sticking with me because I'm going to explain how everything ties together and how everything works together. Just watch. So when it comes to Amazon Associates though, you are going to have to apply. And the way that affiliate links work, for those of you that don't know, is you simply just put your links for any product that you find on Amazon, on any one of your websites, or in this case on YouTube. And when somebody clicks on it, Amazon is going to record that click. Now, if they purchase something, you get a commission from that purchase. Super simple. We're going to take that concept and we're going to take it a step up. Now, once you get approved for Amazon Associates, most people are going to get approved for Amazon Associates, but in the rare case that you don't, there is a plan B or a second option. Now, Awin is another platform where all they do is focus on affiliates. So they have a lot of different affiliates on here that apply. Pretty much every single person gets approved, but then there's a lot of different companies within the system that you apply to. So you can apply for all of these different companies and you can start promoting their products. So this is just a plan B. But more than likely, you are going to get accepted with the Amazon Associates. So stick to that if you can. And then the third thing that we're going to need to do is create an account with CreateUGC. CreateUGC is a system, it's a platform that's simply going to take our products and it's going to make AI-UGC creators that are going to review and talk about our products. And this is where the selling point comes. So here, just go ahead and get started, create an account, and it'll take you to the dashboard, which I'll show you in just a minute when we start to use it. And last but not least, we need TikTok analytics, but not directly from TikTok. Instead, what we're doing is we're going to be taking it from the AutoDS dashboard. So AutoDS actually has a TikTok analytics page that tells us what products are trending on TikTok. Now, why are we using YouTube instead of TikTok? Well, there's a few simple reasons for this. For one, when you use TikTok or you become an affiliate with TikTok, you're limited to just the TikTok platform. Also, everybody's on TikTok. Every single person, their mothers, their grandmothers, their aunts, and their uncles are on TikTok. YouTube is still pretty undersaturated when it comes to this strategy. There's a lot of money in long-form YouTube content. But the problem with this is that it takes, like I said at the beginning, a very long time to get started, to get set up, and it's a lot of work. Now, YouTube Shorts, they're very easily discoverable. Let me show you something really fast before we continue, actually. So this is my YouTube Studio and one of the different pages that I have. And if we go to the Shorts section, we can see that from the moment that I started posting my Shorts. So back in December 28th, I want to say this was like 3 months ago, I have 1,222 views on my first video. That doesn't happen with long form videos. I mean, it can, but it's highly unlikely. YouTube Shorts is a very easy way to get discovered. So if you just look through the rest of the videos, yeah, there's a couple that didn't really do too well, but that's okay because we can always make more videos, right? And as you can see, it works. We have 1,222, 2,700, 1,167, and most of them are over the thousands. Now, I did have a little gap in posting. I wasn't posting every single day, but if I did post every day, this channel right now would have probably blown up, which I'm going to start posting every single day on this channel. But that's why we're going with YouTube Shorts rather than TikTok or TikTok Shop or TikTok Shop affiliates. So what we're going to do though is we are going to take TikTok Shop and we're going to use it as a database or as a data source. And AutoDS helps us do that with the TikTok's analytics platform. So on here, we can see all of the information on some of the most trending products that have been currently selling on TikTok. Let's go ahead and choose a niche that is easy to talk about, or something that I personally like, right? So I'm going with electronics and gadgets for this. Now, there is a few different filters up here. So you have the product status, is it available or is it discontinued? This doesn't really matter because we're not going to be sourcing any of these from TikTok Shop. But the total units sold, this definitely matters because it tells us how many units have sold. The total GMV is essentially how much money this product has made based on how much it's being sold for. And then we also have the same thing, the GMV in the last 7 days though, and then the sales in the last 7 days. We're going to check out the first one up here. It's got already a lot of units that have sold, 10,000, 7% order growth rate. So it's consistently growing, $263,000 in GMV, 154,000 units sold. Total GMV has been $3.8 million. And currently the commission rate for this is 8% on TikTok Shop. Now the viral index is 21. So let's go ahead and click on this. We can see here that top 25 US sales, number 1 in electronics and gadgets in the last 7 days, 885 affiliates are pushing it, and over 2,000 shoppable videos on TikTok. We're going to take this and we're going to pretty much just replicate this and get these stats, but for YouTube. We have a bit more information on here. We have a few extra videos of people doing unboxings and stuff, but we're not going to take inspiration from that because we are going to be doing our own videos and we're not going to be recording. This is totally faceless. So this product was pretty good, right? Let's go ahead and take this product, but how can I promote this product if I want to sell it from Amazon affiliates? Right click the image, click on search this image with Google Lens. And then over here, we're going to have this little pop-up. Let's switch over to visual matches. And now let's scroll down until we find a link from Amazon. So we have amazon.in, amazon.sg, and here we have amazon.com. Let's go ahead and click on that. Click on visit. And this is the exact product that we were looking at. Now it is currently unavailable, but if we look up here, it's actually being sold for $46. And this is the same exact one. So what we're going to do from here is now we know the product that we want to sell. So now we need to start making content around this. So let's go ahead and take our link. We're going to run over to CreateUGC. We're going to go ahead and create a new video. We're going to paste in our link over here. And now we have a few different options. So you can choose a video reaction or product in hand. Video reaction just shows the person talking with the product kind of just floating there. It's like they're talking about the product rather than having it. There's also product in hand, and then there's product in hand with VO3. VO3 pretty much does everything for you, but if you go with product in hand by itself, you can go ahead and actually choose the voice. So this you're going to have from both VO or this one. We can go ahead and choose one of the source images. Let's click on this one right here. Click on next. We have a few video settings that we can adjust. So the duration, the platform that we want it to be, the aspect ratio. We'll just leave it at the default. Click on next. And then we have a few different avatars to choose from. So we can go ahead and choose any one of these. Let's go ahead with her to start. And then it has a few different voices to choose from. So you can really get custom with this. You can play them over here.
Welcome to CreateUGC app. Welcome to CreateUGC app.
So after we choose our voice, let's click on next. Now, as far as the script, we can go ahead and change the script. We can make it our own. I usually like to actually switch it up and make it a bit more personal and realistic, but that's really up to you. Then we can go ahead and click on next. And now we simply just generate our video. So we click on generate and CreateUGC is going to start creating our video for us. Now I already have a few different videos here that are ready to be posted. So let's just check out this one that I did earlier.
I tried the EX9 handheld gaming console for long road trips and for work trips when I have long flights. And honestly, it was so much fun, and I find myself replaying old games throughout the day and reliving my childhood.
So one thing that I noticed that I kind of had like a little hiccup there. I don't know about you, but I kind of liked it because sometimes that's what makes it a bit more personable, right? So I don't know if you've noticed, but every time when I talk, I sometimes have like that little right? Because I'm human. I'm not reading off a script or anything. So it happens. So that in itself, I actually think is a pretty interesting little feature. It kind of works into it pretty well. But there are a few other options. So let's check this one out over here. Now, while we're watching this, we always have to remember that this is AI, right? It's not perfect. So there's always going to be a couple of things here and there that might get skewed. but there's always a fix to it. I'll show you exactly what I mean right now. Oh, and by the way, this was also a custom script that I wrote for it. I just wrote it myself.
Dude, check out this new game system I got. It's cool because the screen is bigger than most handhelds, and it comes preloaded with tons of old games. Oh, and the battery life lasts all day.
Now, what I mentioned earlier about some imperfections, the video game or the handheld system is different, right? It's a little bit different than the original, but there's a few ways that you can actually kind of work this to your advantage. For one, you can say that this was one of the older models. And if they click the link in your description or in your bio or whatever it is, you can say that it leads you to the updated model. A lot of the times when people see these, they're essentially buying the features. They're not looking 100% into what the product looks like. Obviously, this depends on the product, but in this case, people want the experience. They want the games, and that's what they're going for. That's what they want to purchase. In a sense, you can lead them to your product link, and then again, just let them know that it might look a little bit different, but the functionality, everything is exactly the same, and it'll be up to them to purchase. My favorite route, just say it's an upgraded version. All right, so the next step from here is simply going to be to upload this video to YouTube. Now let me show you something cool really fast. So I actually posted this video, I want to say about 2 hours ago, and it's already got 36 views on it. So that in itself is already telling me something. This is the first video that I posted. So we need to keep this momentum going. We need to start posting every single day and eventually multiple times a day. I don't suggest you post multiple times a day right from the beginning because YouTube might think that you're getting spammy or that you're a bot or something like that. So my suggestion, post once a day for a few weeks, and when you start to see more traction, people commenting and all that stuff, people engaging, then you can go ahead and actually start posting multiple times a day because YouTube will trust your channel. Now, the next thing that we need to do from here is simply going to be to actually go to the video. So let's click on the see comments, which we actually have one that says, I'll take AI video for 500. I mean, yeah, it is AI, but let's be real. At this point, every single person uses AI in one way, shape, or form. How many AI ads have you not seen online? AI helps you test. It helps you test and it helps you get things started. And it's a nice shortcut, but it's not the end all be all. And we always need to remember that. And honestly, this is a comment on our video. You know what this does? It gets us more engagement, which tells YouTube people are watching the video and they're staying on the platform. So let's push it out to more people. Now, once we're on the video, let's run back over to Amazon really fast and let's take our link. But we need to ensure that we take this link over here that says get link under the site stripe, because that is our Amazon affiliate link. If somebody clicks on that, then Amazon is going to record it and we're going to get a commission. If we take the link up here, the regular link, it's not going to work. So Amazon's not going to know that we recommend this product. So always go to get link and then take this link over here. And then we're going to click on the comments and then we're simply just going to say, get it here and paste in our link. Now we want to go ahead and pin this, but in order to pin it, we do need to verify. So you can go ahead and go through those steps and then it'll pin it to the very top comment. So everybody will see it. All right. So now that our video is posted and everything's good to go, now we need to think about how we're going to start scaling and how we're going to make more money. Here, we're only making about a 1% commission for every single one of these that sells. So the commission is not that high. And if we're being truthful, the point here isn't to make money off of Amazon affiliates. It's to test, to see which products actually make money. So now what we need to do is we need to change this commission rate from 1% to 30, 40, 50, or even 60% commissions. And how do we do this? We bring the production of this product or the sourcing of this product or the selling of this product in-house. And I'm not talking about having them over here in the back of my office with just a bunch of different boxes ready to ship. We're not touching any inventory. Instead, what we're doing is we're going to drop ship these products. So you remember how we found this product originally through the AutoDS TikTok analytics? Well, that's what we're going to be using to import the product into our store. So from here, all we have to do is click on import product and it'll be imported to our online e-commerce store in just a few minutes. Now, I know you're probably thinking, but I don't have an e-commerce store. That's perfectly fine. I'm going to show you how to build one in literally 5 minutes in just a couple of seconds. The entire point of testing all these products is to see which one of these products actually sells. So we want to make sure that we're making stores or we're selling or we're bringing in-house the selling of the products that actually sell. So how do we get this data? So we need to run back over to Amazon Associates. Up here, go to the little menu, click on the reports, and then click on the earnings report. Once we're in the earnings report, we're going to see all of our sales. So here you can see all of the different dates that a transaction has been made. This one, for example, has a 33% conversion rate. 2 items were ordered in this order. The order revenue was $38. So let's go with a higher one. Let's do this one over here, $215. So in this case, the person that clicked on my link purchased a Pro Effects 6-channel professional. I think that was an amplifier. I'm not entirely sure. And then they also purchased a couple of other things. And then the one that I was actually referring to, or the product that I was actually showing off in this case, or that my AI influencer was presenting, was the Cable Matters 2-pack, which is $18. And they purchased all of this extra stuff. So I actually get revenue and commission for all of this. One thing about affiliate links that's really cool is that even if they don't purchase what you're recommending, if they click on your link and they make a purchase from that website, anywhere on that website, you still get a commission. At the end of the day, if your videos do get traction, you can actually apply for AdSense and you can put ads on your videos. So not only are you going to be making money off of affiliate links, you'll also be making money off of ad revenue, and you'll be making money off of the in-house dropshipping, which I'm about to show you in just a second. What we're doing here is we're making sure that the product that we're selling is actually selling, right? So once we see that people are actually making purchases, people are adding it to their cart and they're checking out, then that's when we do bring it in-house. And then we go back to AutoDS and then click on that little import product section, and then it's imported to our store, like I said earlier. Now, in order to actually start selling this product, we do need to sell on an online platform. My recommendation is always going to be Shopify. You can go ahead and actually create an entire dropshipping store in just a few minutes and customize it to your liking. You can create a store for just one product if you choose to. And using AutoDS, you can make it into an infrastructure that just essentially supports itself the same way that affiliate marketing does. When you're in affiliate marketing, you don't have to take care of any order fulfillment. As a dropshipper, you do need to do that if you're not using automation. So typically, let's say an order comes in, you have to go ahead and place that order with your supplier and then update your customer with the tracking. In this case, with AutoDS actually takes the friction out of all of this and does it for us. So it's as easy and as passive as affiliate marketing. Now, AutoDS also has a built-in Shopify store maker that's powered by AI. And all you have to do is click on up here, go to click on add store, or in your case, it'll probably just already be at add store because this will probably be your first step, and then click on Shopify store. Go ahead and click on continue, click on the middle option to use AI to generate a pre-built Shopify store, and then continue through the process through there. Then you'll have a fully built and converting and winning Shopify store in just a few minutes. And if you want to learn more about that and how you can actually get started with it and customize it yourself, then just check out this video right here.